What I'm so blown away by, though, is Lilly and what she stood for and how she stood up for our rights. Can you give our viewers just a little bit of that history?
Of course, Lilly Ledbetter is a remarkable woman. She worked for the Goodyear Tire Factory for close to 20 years. And like you mentioned, it was strictly forbidden to speak about your pay. So at the end of her time there, close to past 19 years, somebody slipped her an anonymous note. On the note was her name and the name of her male counterparts. And it was made abundantly clear that Lilly was making basically half of what the men were making. Men she trained, men she had more experience than, and she was absolutely heartbroken and defeated. She decided that she was going to sue. She filed her suit and she went on her, her trial and went into it. And ultimately, Lilly won her first round, lost her second round, and ultimately the Ledbetter Goodyear case went to the Supreme Court, where due to a technicality in the law, the case was thrown out. And at that point in time, the Honorable Ruth Bader Ginsburg stepped in and said, this is not okay, and filed one of her most prominent dissents from the bench, talking about how the laws were insidious to women and that it was on Congress to change it, and really empowered Lilly to keep going. At that point in time, an incredible institution, the National Women's Law Center, stepped in, knocked on Lilly's door. A woman named Jocelyn Samuels was actually the woman who knocked on her door. She's currently Vice Deputy Chair of the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, but she was the one who got Lilly to keep going. She was the one who got Lilly to testify to both the Senate and the Congress, and she was the one doing the behind the scenes, writing her scripts, walking her through the halls of Congress. And ultimately, as President Obama's first act as president, from a legislative perspective, the Lilly Ledbetter Fair Pay Restoration Act was signed into law in 2009. And, it was just a really amazing opportunity and time, and so many people collectively came together to get that law changed. But here we are 15 years later, and we still have a lot to go.